Bless His holy name. What a beautiful day for the Lord to come again. I'm so happy to be alive today. I know that so many people have gone to bed last night and they are not awakened this morning. But I am thankful for life. Are you? Are you thankful for life this morning? Amen. We had a beautiful service last night, and I know that God was here and He's still here today. We talked about that book with this 365 blank pages. I know from year to year, a lot of us might be keeping some books where we keep journals and we have resolutions. Some of them have not yet been kept. But I implore you this morning, throw away that old book. Start a new book this morning. Start a new chapter. In that old book, there might have been some hurts, some things that really offended us, and we can't get rid of it. So I ask you this morning, throw away that book. Don't carry forward anything into the new year, in 2023. Forget about the past. Hold on to that which lasts, because God has promised that He's going to do a new thing. And I ask you just to read Isaiah 43 verse 19 when you go home or you have some time. He has promised that He's going to do a new thing among us today. And I'm so happy to see everyone. I've already wished a happy new year, and those who are just coming in, I'm saying to you again, happy new year. We have a song, a congregational hymn to be sung. But before we sing that beautiful hymn, I would like to just give you a little story behind that hymn. Born in 1735, 17-year-old Robert Robinson ran the streets of London in gangs, caring not for anything spiritual. He was just a small boy when his father died. And in the 18th century, there was little in the way of a social welfare system, and this meant that he had to go to work while still being very young. Without a father to guide and steady him, Robert fell in bad company. One day, his gang of rowdies harassed a drunken gypsy. Pouring liquor into her, they demanded she tell their fortunes for free. Pointing her finger at Robert, she told him he would live to see his children and grandchildren. This struck a tender spot in Robert's heart. If I'm going to live to see my children and grandchildren, he thought, I'll have to change my way of living. I can't keep on like I'm going on. A few nights later, Robert Robinson, half serious and half in fun, decided to go to a tent meeting to hear the Methodist preacher, George Whitefield. To cover his weak urge, he suggested that the boys go with him, that is his gang members, and heckle the preacher and the congregation. Let's go laugh at the deluded Methodist, was his invitation to his gang members. Whitefield preached on the text, O generation of vipers, who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come? This verse is taken from Matthew 3 verse 7. Robert left in dread under a deep sense that George Whitefield was preaching on him. Finally, at the age of 20, Robert made peace with God and immediately set out to become a preacher himself. He wrote a letter to George Whitefield and told him that he envied the happiness that he saw on the faces of those people under the tent. 2 years later, he wrote a hymn which expressed his joy in his newfound faith. Let's stand as we sing this morning. Come thou fount of every blessing, a praise for the Lord this morning.